Fear. Fear is something that can stop us from pursuing many things. If it's academics, if it's personal goals, or many other things. Fear is what many Americans are going through today because of the 2020 COVID-19 pandemic. It's closed down schools, it's closed down large events, it's even brought fear in us that we can't even go out to the stores. This November, the fear of this virus should not stop us from voting. Our democracy is based on us being able to go out and vote and make our voices heard. And our voices do matter. We can either vote by mail or be able to go in person. And many states in our communities are helping us achieve that. States are implementing safer in-person voting by requiring face masks, disinfecting cleaning booths, and requiring all voters in line to be 6 feet apart. Some of these practices are good. We see this many times when we go out into the stores or out into the communities, that these are things that need to happen to be able to keep large crowds safe. And many people are already scared to go out and vote because of the restrictions maybe not being in place. So many voters need to be informed and know what's going on to feel comfortable to go out in person. Mail-in voting is another option to be able to make your voices heard. It's so important that this year that so many decisions are being made, that we have new chief justices going into the Supreme Court, and we need to know which president is going to make that decision. Passing the HEROES Act that has $3.6 billion behind it will help hold safe mail-in voting and early voting. Chairperson Zoe Loftman of California said this. So back in May, the HEROES Act was passed, and this is going to help many Americans and citizens be well informed and have the tools behind them to be able to do at-home mail-in voting. If some of them are too afraid to go to the booths, even though many states are providing safe environment for that, there's a lot more resources now to be able to go and vote by mail. You don't just have to be military. You don't just have to be ill. You can go online or call your local courthouse, and they'll help you and guide you to the steps you need to get that information. Voting by mail is the safest and most convenient way that a voter can cast their vote. In Palm Beach, Florida, 41% of votes in March 2020 were vote by mail ballots. Palm Beach, Florida Supervisor of Elections, Wendy Sartori. And that is very true. In the recent years, many more Americans are choosing to vote by mail than going to the booths, either because of their job schedules or if they have a larger family. It's hard to carry all your kids to go in and vote. Being able to vote by mail is a great and easy way to be able to look over your ballot, to not feel the rush or pressure when you're in person to quickly get the next person into the booth. You're able to look over your ballots. You are able to research more at home to know the candidates you're going to vote for. It's a great tool, and there's been a lot of debates about it being interfered with and changing votes and casting illegal votes. But going back to the HEROES Act, that's going to help make it stronger, make sure that there's no ulterior motives with messing with the votes, that can help make a more assuring election come this November. Our votes do matter. And that's another part, that many Americans believe that, why should I go out and vote and risk my health this November? My vote doesn't matter because of the way we elect a president in America, but it does. We vote our representatives, and our representatives, they represent our beliefs and our ideals and the laws we'd like to be in place. And then our representatives will then elect presidents and other senators and higher ups that represent what we believe and what we feel our country should be run. How should it be running? Come this November, fear should not be something that stops us from voting. We have many methods now. We have the mail-in voting. We have safer in-person voting with the face mask, the disinfecting, the 6 feet apart. And our votes do matter. That's not something that should be in the back of our minds, that there's no reason for us to vote. Now more than ever, we as Americans, it is our duty to go out and vote and make sure that our voices are heard and that our votes will count. Thank you.